Hello, my friends. We start 2025 with some tragic, horrible news of what is being called a massacre down in New Orleans. I guess this guy who's an immigrant, I'm not sure if he was illegal. He must have been legal because there was reports that he served in the military. I don't know what branch he served in. Apparently, he lived in Texas. And I don't know. I don't know if he was like a sleeper cell or what. We don't know. There's a lot of there's also reports that he had an Islamic like an ISIS flag waving on the truck that plowed into many people on Bourbon Street. So let's get into it. And it also looks like there's like some critical fails on the government of New Orleans, and they had barricades. Some are saying that they were not up because of repair. Some are just saying that they weren't up, period. Some reports are saying that they weren't up, but there are some real flimsy, kind of useless, basically, barricades that any car could plow over and get to people. So I don't know. This is like maybe the third attack using cars. I think there was one in France. I believe there was one in Germany just last year. So this is horrible, horrible news. Looks like 10 people so far have been killed. Fortunately, in good heavens, the driver is also not with us anymore. He has passed on. Thank you to the police officers down there in New Orleans. Okay, well, let's just get to it and let's see what's going on. Tragic. All right, let's do it.
We have these hydraulic steel barriers from past events. Last Mardi Gras, this happened to an extent, maybe not terrorism, but still people getting hit in mass population with vehicles.
I did not know
Those
that.
barricades were not up, period. They had the flimsy orange ones that you could just push over with your finger. We actually thought it was kind of odd because usually when you get to Bourbon Street, you can turn your back to Canal and not worry about anything. You can just walk the street, especially on New Year's, and there were still vehicles coming after 8 p.m. And then, I mean, the fact that they never raised them, that's.
And I guess those barriers are supposed to be raised from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. I read.
That's how this guy was able to get down Bourbon Street so quickly and cause so much damage. Because there's other barricades past the Canal and Bourbon intersection. There's more like every 2-3 blocks. So what was 10 or 15 dead and 30 wounded could have only been maybe 5 and 15. I mean, who can say, but
Yeah.
it definitely would have been minimalized because this truck cannot go around those barricades.
Doug McCash, I'm with NOLA.com, and lately I've been writing about the mayor and governor's proposals to make the French Quarter safer. And one of those proposals was to have mechanical barriers that would prevent vehicles from approaching Bourbon Street after certain hours.
Now, some reports that I saw said that these barricades were actually under repair. I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting reports right now, so we don't really know what's going on. But we do know that there was a critical fail on whoever was in charge of security for the New Year's Eve event. Bourbon Street was not barricaded, was not protected, and it was just literally fish in a barrel for this guy to come in and plow all these people with this truck. And it's so tragic. I believe it happened at 3:15, 3:45. It was early in the morning, and obviously being Bourbon Street, there probably still there were a ton of people there, especially on New Year's Eve. It's so sad.
Everything in New Orleans in the French Quarter has a balcony. All the balconies have poles, several steel posts, and there's no going around anything. If that barricade's up, that's a wrap. That's your end.
Yeah.
I mean, she was an older Hispanic woman, probably in her mid-30s. She had a wedding ring on her finger. We were that close.
I just didn't know if there were kids or, any kids around
there
at that
was
time.
no
Because it
small.
was 3 in the morning.
No small children.
Okay.
No small children.
3 in the morning?
None in our area.
Right. Did you see, when you were looking down from the balcony, did you see the truck? Did you see the suspect?
Oh, he had been gone. That's what I was telling the other news sources. Like,
wow, that is just tragic. More news will be coming in, so we don't know. I mean, my goodness, there's probably going to be conspiracy theories floating around immediately about this. Why the barricades weren't open? Boy, maybe did they know about it? And who knows? But tragedy strikes the country in the first 3 hours of 2025. What is going on? This is going to be a great year, but I think it's also going to be a very crazy year filled with probably a lot of things like this, Anyways, just want to let everybody know about it, and hopefully we won't have too many tragic events like this in 2025. So anyways, well, I hope you have a great day and stay safe. Above everything else, stay safe and have a great day. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.